Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you again for coming back and watching one more video. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just for entertainment purposes only, so let's be entertained. Redbox, what is going on with Redbox? Right? We had a long weekend. We were all pumped up. We were excited to see what happened on Tuesday morning. It got a little bit of action early on, and then from there, we've just been watching it go lower and lower and lower. Now, it's not the end of the world. I mean, if you're sitting there watching the 1 minute candles, obviously you're getting a little bit depressed. You're sitting there stressed out. You're like, when is this going to turn around? But as I've been saying since the beginning of this play, be mindful of your account because anything you put into this was extremely high risk and you don't want to let it go against you. So, with that being said, where do I see us ending up? Well, I see us honestly testing this 940 lower level of the box, and from there, we're just going to have to see if buyers step back in. There is a lot of support there. It's bounced there many times. It can bounce there again, but we do know there's the 850 gap fill down below. It's not the end of the world if it wants to go down there and fill that lower gap. The thing is, you've been watching this thing now from 1350. If you're watching the 1 minute candles, come all the way down to $10. So you've just watched $3.50 just slip out of your fingers, and every tick that goes by, is more of your money. So I've been saying it's a momentum trade right now. This is a momentum play. When you have the volume and you have the volatility, you got to take advantage of the momentum. You got to try to be in and you got to try to be out. There's a lot of buyers that are doing the exact same thing. It's not a diamond hand play because there's a lot of risk that's on the table. If you're sitting there diamond hand and thinking the shorts have to cover, as I've said for the last 3 weeks now that I've been covering this, the shorts do not have to cover at this time. There's really no reason for them to even consider covering yet because we have one thing that could realistically be in the favor of the bulls, and that's if Redbox decides to pay the penalty and get out of the acquisition. Other than that, we know where the bottom is. The bottom's down around 69 cents. And there's a whole heck of a lot of risk from there. So, one thing that could go in the Bulls' favor, about a billion things that could go the other direction. So, we're going to just keep watching this. Like I said, if we fill that 850, it's not the end of the world because gaps get filled and then we don't know what's going to happen from there. There is support at 7. If it decides to keep coming down, we can watch the $7 range, but it could very well just decide to bounce. There could be people sitting on the sidelines saying, I'm waiting for this lower gap fill, and that's when they want to get their money back in. They could have played it way back here at $5-6 and they got out somewhere in the nice safe level that we were trading in, say between 14 and 16. There was some opportunities to get out there, make a nice 100% profit, and they're ready to play with the house's money maybe whenever we get back and fill that lower gap. We don't know what's going to happen, but a rip from 850 gap fill up to 1350, 1522, that's a nice chunk of change again. So somebody could just be sitting sideline waiting to play it all over again, or they might have washed their hands and just walked away. There's a lot of risk involved. We know there's a lot of risk involved. So the only person protecting your money, your account, is you. You have to do what's best for you. Do not just sit there and watch 1 minute candles and watch your account go further, further, further if that's not what you're prepared to do, if that's not what your trading strategy is. A momentum trade, we need that volume. We need the RSI to be running hot. We need things to be going in the bull's favor. And right now, it's just not that way. Good news, RSI has cooled way off. And we'll just see what happens. But all the indicators are saying it's coming down. I believe it's coming lower right now. As I said, we're setting lower lows. So next test, 940. Almost could guarantee that that's going to happen. I mean, we're sitting right at a level of what used to be support, which is now acting as a little bit of a resistance for us. So that's what I have. I'm going to stick with it. I haven't lost all faith and all hope in Redbox. I think there's still a play here, but it's only whenever that all the stars come back in alignment, whenever that volume starts to pick up. It's just been slowing off and slowing off. So we got to wait till that picks back up. All right, guys, thank you again for watching. Have a good evening. Drop a like if you would. Subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay golden and may your accounts stay green.